How to Win Against the Narcissist. This is part 2 of the roadmap of recovery. The feeling of winning against the narcissist is a delicious feeling. You are free to enjoy life. You are free to pursue what you love and are free of the looming shadow of that narcissist. If you haven't seen part 1 of this docuseries, the link is above. Maybe watch that one first because it provides the groundwork for this video. I'm Carol Rathel, occupational therapist, and this channel is about healing with self-love because self-love is the most important thing to do. So let's get into how you became a target for the narcissist in the first place, and then we will explore the simple and winning strategy to become free. This takes your determination and commitment to yourself and is not for someone who wants to stay being a victim. I'm speaking to you who truly wants to become free and enjoy the life that you have ahead of you. Building on what we discussed in the previous roadmap video, we exist in a sea of energy. This weather map shows perfectly how energy moves around us. You see the clouds moving around in spirals. And when a rainstorm is brewing, you will see the clouds being drawn together and getting bigger, and a huge mass of energy and rain clouds are formed. The forming of the rain clouds happens because of the law of attraction. Now let's apply that to you and the narcissist. When your primary belief is that there is something fundamentally wrong with you, like you think you're not worthy of being loved and there is no such thing as real love out there for you, and other self-defeating thoughts like that, you are projecting an energy of fear into the sea of energy around you. Ultimately, all the emotions that we experience come down to fear or love. Like the big rain clouds, your fear is vibrating at a frequency that is held in the sea of energy, and you see this mass formation of fear here. Very soon, your fear joins with this mass, and you are connected with a fear energy that is far beyond what you were feeling. This affects your ability to step out of fear. It feels too much of a struggle to even step into the thought that you are truly worthy of love and respect from others, and you stay stuck in a place of fear. It feels draining, tiring, depressing, creates anxiety, and you are extremely vulnerable to narcissists. There is a way to step out of this fear, and we will come to that soon. Now, what you may not know is that the narcissist also has a belief very deep down inside them that they are not lovable either, and they are mortally afraid of not having someone love them. I know some of you are going to think, rubbish, they love themselves, they've got a big ego, but it is a pretense to draw people in to love them as well. It is a cover-up of how they really feel. A narcissist will always find someone to make them feel worthy, meet their needs for love, money, and other resources, because they fear they're not able to create those things for themselves. They really don't know how to do it in an honest way. This is why they do what they do, manipulating people they target. They have a selfish agenda, and we know the rest. So what is the energy that a narcissist is putting out? You guessed it, fear. When you are in the vicinity of a narcissist, putting out your own fear and connecting with the big cloud of fear, and they are putting out fear and connecting also, you are drawn together because of the law of attraction. You are both in that big cloud of fear. Because the narcissist is an energy vampire, they are drawing energy from you through your fear. Without you even knowing it, they begin to steal your energy the very first moment you meet. It starts with the typical pattern of love bombing, with excessive flattery, appearing to be your soulmate, and giving you the fake love that you crave deep down, and eventually making you feel that they are the only person on this earth who could possibly love you, reinforcing your fear of being unloved and alone. Now let's look at what you can do to stop this pattern and to remove yourself from being a target of narcissists. Love is a higher vibration than fear. Dr. David Hawkins' chart on the vibration of our different emotions, you will see that fear vibrates at a very low vibration, and love has a very high vibration. When you choose love, you are declining to play the narcissist game and removing yourself from the energy sphere of fear and placing yourself into the energy of love. Every time you deliberately say something nice to yourself, every time you choose the things you love to do the most, every time you choose to nurture the inner part of yourself that was hurt, you are connecting more and more with the love energy, and you are taking yourself out of that fear energy cloud. How do you deal with the fears that have been with you for so long? Here is the gem of this video that I would love you to remember. Your fear thoughts are created by your subconscious mind that responded to a situation from the past that hurt you. And the fear was created in order to avoid pain in the future and to stop you being vulnerable again. However, that does not mean that the fear is based on truth. It is a protective mechanism. Here is a powerful act of love. It is the most freeing thing you can do for yourself to remove yourself from fear and to set you into the energy of love. Sit down with a piece of paper or a journal and write out the things you fear. Be brave, you can do this. Then take each one. You get to decide now whether it is true for who you are right now. For example, I need to stay at home to be safe and avoid social situations because I know people won't like me. How true is that? Really, I bet you are a kind person who gives a lot of your time for others. I bet you are a really good listener and would do anything to help a friend in need. So how real is it that you won't be liked? Let's cement that with writing down a statement that is true. Carrying on with that example, I have qualities that are special, that draw people to me. It doesn't have to be elaborate, it just has to be true. If that is too big a stretch, you could write something like, I am kind to animals. Animals are drawn to me. Whatever it is, you must be able to see it as the truth. Work through those fears one at a time and take time to really immerse yourself in your true statement. Doing this exercise recalibrates your subconscious mind, and the truth becomes more real for you than the fear that used to control you. It puts you in the radiation of love. It puts you into that love cloud. The reward of spending more and more time in the love energy is that you will begin to change your life as you will begin to align yourself with your new truths. You will begin to experience moments of joy as you continue to nurture and love yourself and spend more time doing what you love. The narcissist starts to lose importance to you because thinking about them is not worth losing your new inner peace. The big message here is that when you are in this love energy more and more, you become completely unreachable by the narcissist. Love vibrates higher than fear. They just cannot reach you. They actually begin to fear you because when you are unreachable and when they can't see you or feel you with the energy like they used to be able to, they become afraid that you know their secrets, which you do, and you might expose them. They might struggle to bring you down to the level of fear again, but when you refuse to play that game, they will disconnect and they will go elsewhere to find someone else who they can target. Be ready for their final struggle. Stand in your new superpower, your cloak of love. Now the love energy that you put out when you love yourself becomes a repellent to narcissists. They are only interested in someone that radiates fear because of the law of attraction. You will begin to attract people who love themselves too, because you are putting out your new higher vibration of love that attracts loving people. One day you're going to look back and say to yourself, I am so glad I chose the truth for me and began to shift into love for myself. Because my life wouldn't be like this. I wouldn't have met this wonderful partner, or I wouldn't be living my true passion if I hadn't have done that. I know that when I chose to love myself, I couldn't find any resources that told me how, which is why I embarked on a mission to find out. And that is what led me to heal through self-love. Please subscribe if you're not already, like and share. And until the next video, I am sending you love.